I think what you're highlighting here is the difference between surviving and thriving, right? We can do anything for 2 days, for a week, maybe even for a month. But the longer that goes on, the more physical stress, the more psychological stress that we're under, I think the more that food actually grows in importance. So I think you all know I'm a big fan of polar exploration. If you read, for example, Shackleton's books, the fixation that these crew members have on food, even when nothing is happening bad, right? Like even when it's not a catastrophe, even when things are going the way they're supposed to be going, everyone is fixated on food. And when I reread the Shackleton books after having done my Mars missions, I was like, yeah, of course. I mean, we also fixated on food in some really interesting ways. And I think that there's just so much more here. There's so much richness. I love what we're talking about, community and sense of place. I mean, when we leave Earth, our sense of place is each other, right? It's other people. It's our crew members. I remember at the beginning of one of my analog missions, we were kind of like just sketching out what our tasks were going to be for the day. And one crew member said, I don't wash dishes. And 5 other people said, then you don't eat. So it was just like this very, very basic, here's how we're going to be operating as a community. Here's a touch point. We all had dinner together every night, right? It was a big deal. And I think of the holy trinity of cheese, chili, and chocolate when I think back to those days. I mean, just so, so important to go beyond the calories and think about what food really means to us and how it brings us together.